Now, this is about Obama foreign policy. That's the topic tonight. World events. Not so much economic, not even domestic, but foreign policy under Obama. I will be at the Peace House tomorrow at the same time with a slightly different version of this. In other words, if you want to come to that, that will be different. That will go into some of the internal questions of the U.S. peace movement. Generally speaking, the peace movement in the United States collapsed as a result of Obama. There have been very few anti-war demonstrations because Obama is now the new face of war. Obama is escalating the war in Afghanistan, and people who objected to Bush don't seem to care when it's Obama doing the killing. What Obama means for the world is a threat. It's a different threat. It's not a right-wing threat. It's the same policy dressed up in left-wing slogans. Bush was an open reactionary, and he would say, kill terrorists, bring it on, dead or alive. Open, brutal reactionary, a thug. Obama, left-wing slogans, human rights, women's rights, nuclear non-proliferation. The goal here is to give imperialism a facelift, plastic surgery for imperialism, thanks to Obama. Obama was the biggest warmonger in the election. Many people simply could not understand this, and I doubt very much that this was reported in any media here. In a debate in Chicago in August of 2007, he said, I demand unilateral US bombing of Pakistan. Unilateral. Don't ask Musharraf, just go and bomb and kill Pakistanis in their own country. And not just bomb, if necessary, go and find bin Laden in the cave where he lives. This was more extreme than any other candidate, and therefore, some people pointed out he's really Obama. He says, the Iraq War, I don't like the Iraq War, but I like the Afghan War. He also said, Afghanistan is the good war. He is now in the process of escalating the US troops in Afghanistan to 100,000. So we'll have 120,000 in Iraq still, and 100,000 in Afghanistan. Now that is going to put a tremendous stress on the US military. I think he's in the process of breaking the US Army with these policies. Anyway, he was the warmonger. When he said this, Mrs. Clinton said, no, that's too extreme. I don't want to do that. I don't want to start bombing Pakistan. McCain also said, this is too much. It's too extreme. Even Bush said, I talk with my friend Musharraf about everything. So Obama was the most extreme war candidate. And he said so, except that, of course, because of this image that he had developed, the average left-winger or left liberal simply couldn't understand what was going on. Now, one who did understand, this is one of the leading black journalists in the United States. This is a black progressive. He writes for something called the Black Agenda Report. I urge you to look for this on the internet. Look at the Black Agenda Report. I find myself very close to them on many things. He said, Obama is the war hoe, meaning whore, prostitute of war. That's coming from an honest voice in the black community. Therefore, behind the hope and change slogans of Obama, I submit to you, we have the danger of the triumph of death, right? The world of broiler, in a different form than Bush and the neocons, and sometimes worse. Now,